Hi guys, I hope that you're all doing great. Welcome back to yet another episode of Conversations with Elena Kimaru. Make sure you actually engage me on the comment section below. And thank you for always following me and watching my videos and liking and subscribing. I appreciate you all for helping me grow this channel. So on today's video, I have a few questions I would like to ask. Like for example, when you are growing up, for some of us it was like, oh, I want to travel the world, I want to start a family, or I want to do this and that, I want to invest, I want to grow my wealth. But then how do you do this when, for example, you don't earn a lot, or maybe even if it's a business you have, it still doesn't give you that much money? So my question is, how do you sustain your lifestyle, or your current lifestyle, or how do you think you will sustain your dream lifestyle? That maybe a lifestyle where you want to travel. Like for me, my dream is to like travel, like probably to all countries in the world, and I hope I can be able to get to this. But then how do I get to that level where I'm able to support myself in a way that I'm like, okay, today I'm going to go to Jamaica, in another month's time I'll probably go to South Africa, or how do I sustain this? So, and I think like as millennials are very ambitious, and also social media gives us pressure. You want to look like a certain personality you've seen on social media, and trust you me, don't be fooled by social media. So anyway, back to the topic. How do you sustain your lifestyle, and especially if you're not earning like a lot of money? I would say, for example, for me, when I started working, I don't think I didn't have my dream salary. Okay, I didn't have my dream salary, and so I would say I was really struggling with like footing bills, supporting family, and saying, for example, saving. So actually, at some point, I prioritized supporting the family, paying the bills, and just surviving. And then the saving part of it was like forgotten. Yeah. So but my ideal lifestyle was to get to a place where I'm able to like get something, or earn an income where I'm able to start actually by saving and being able to pay all my bills, and still do all the other things I need to do, whether it's supporting family and all that, and live comfortably. Okay, so how do you get to that level? That's something I want us to address in this video. Like I want us to talk about diversifying your income and why I think it's important. Another example I would like to give is, for example, when the pandemic hit, a lot of people lost their jobs. Okay, a lot of people lost their jobs, and they didn't have no one to look up to, or no one to provide for them, and so people have been depressed, people have taken their lives, they've been suicidal and all that, because they lost their jobs or their sources of income. So how do you survive a pandemic when maybe all you had was that one job or that one business? For example, I would say, for me, the one thing I've learned during this pandemic is that diversifying your income is like one of the most important things you can do for yourself. And this is not just like to for you to be able to survive, it's also for you to be able to thrive. Okay, it's not just about survival anymore, it's about thriving, because I feel like you cannot always be living on survival mode. So yeah, as I said, the pandemic taught me that, because I was running my business, and then just like that, things came to a standstill, and now we cannot gather. My business requires me to gather people to do whatever I need to do, and there's nothing I can literally do about it, because if I try to gather people, I'll be putting them at risk. The government has not recommended that. I might even be arrested, so it wasn't even worth it. And that went on for quite some time. And I would say, if I had no other source of income, I would have really been in a bad place, of which still even the other source of income was kind of affected. But I would say the fact that I had like multiple sources of income, that kind of helped me a lot. Because when the business came to a standstill, I was able to, as I said in my other videos, I work online also, so I was able to like continue working online, although I still also lost a few other clients because of COVID and because their businesses were affected, so they could no longer outsource services, and they're like, you know what, we need to put these contracts on hold, and we need to, we will resume them once things get back to normal. And trust you me, up to now, 1 year down the line, some clients have not gotten back to me on whether we should continue with the, with the contracts. So you can imagine how devastating that must have been for them and also for me. So yeah, so when I didn't have no choice, so I continued now with my other source of income, which was working online. So that's why I'm saying diversifying your income is important, and especially in a time when there's a pandemic, and when we need to not only survive but to thrive. Okay, so for me that really worked out so well. And another thing why I feel like you need to diversify your income is, for example, as I said, it's not just about surviving, it's thriving. How will you be able to like get money, extra cash to like invest, grow your wealth and all that? Because as I said, sometimes people, depending on where you are at, there are jobs that pay so little that when you foot all your bills, all you're left with is, for example, something to continue surviving until the next paycheck. So someone is living from paycheck to paycheck, paycheck to paycheck, and this is not sustainable. So diversifying your income will enable you to like have that extra cash, where you're able to be like, okay, what was that idea you were talking about? Okay, you want us to start a restaurant together? Yeah, I think I have some money to spare. Okay, and then for example, maybe again you're able to sustain a lifestyle where maybe if you really wanted to travel the world like I do, you would be able to be like, okay, can I just book a flight to whatever destination, and you're able to comfortably go without feeling like you're breaking the bank, breaking the bank to literally just travel maybe to just a destination that is so close. Okay, and I feel like these are some of the things that make people happy, and I feel and fulfilled in life. For example, there are people who just want to travel, there are people who want to invest, there are people who want to like volunteer, there are people who just want to do, all manner of things, and those are things that bring them happiness. But maybe these things, they need to be facilitated using cash. So where do you get this cash? Yeah, and another thing also is to just be able to pay your bills comfortably. Okay, so diversifying your income is super important, and I feel like as millennials, where we are at right now, I don't think we have a choice. We just need to diversify our income for us to thrive. And I feel like in a place like Kenya, for example, where I am from, like most jobs do not pay people so well. People are just, we are not paid well, or people are not paid well. So at the end of the day, then if you want to thrive, there's no way you will thrive with that one source of income. You'll just end up being that person who lives from paycheck to paycheck, paying bills, and you're done. So if you really want to live a comfortable life, I feel like that's like very 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 important. And I have seen a lot of people nowadays actually getting onto that. Like if you ask them, okay, what do you do, they're like, okay, I have a day job, at night I come, I have a night shift somewhere, or maybe I'm working online, or maybe I'm doing 1 2 3, so I wish we could get paid better for the works, for the things we do, so that we don't have to do like 1,000 things to be able to do 1 2 3 in our lives. But then if it doesn't happen, then you can't wait for no one to do that for you. You have to do it yourself. So I would encourage you to look for alternative methods to make money. If you're able to work online, you can always look at my previous videos that I have done. If you're able to work online, start working online. Okay, if you're able to like have a side hustle, like you're employed and you have a side hustle, I would encourage that. Because as I said, if for example you're working and able to save up and start a small business, and this business you have like someone who can actually take care of it, you could be paying them. If the business is self-sustaining, you could be paying them from that business, and you're still, you still have your main job. So I mean, if you want to thrive, I don't think like there's any option right now. You just have to get onto the bandwagon of having multiple jobs. And I feel like also for me, I would say from where I am at, I would rather like work so hard right now, so that when I get to my 50s, I am enjoying like the fruits of my labor. I don't want to be like I am 50 and that's when I cannot sleep, I cannot do nothing because I'm constantly on my feet. So for me, I am working right now so that when I'm 50 or 60, I'll be reaping from that. I'll be probably vacationing somewhere and someone else is taking care of my business, is taking care of everything, so that I'm still able to sustain my lifestyle. So yeah, work right now, start building yourself right now, do those multiple jobs if you have to, and then build your wealth pole pole. Okay, don't wait for when things are too messed up and all that. Start building right now so that you can reap the benefits later. So yeah, as I said, start a hustle, work online, start a business, do whatever you need to do, sell a service, consult if you're good at consulting on whatever field, and build yourself up. As I said, don't wait for something like a pandemic, because and actually it's already happened, and it's been like a wake up call for all of us. So start making that money so that you can get yourself to the next level without having to struggle. If you want to travel without struggling. If you want to pay for bills, pay without struggling. If you want to support other people in your life, support them without feeling that kind of struggle. Because I feel like money can bring about a lot of other things like depression and mental health issues. So hustle when you can. I hope this video has been insightful. Thank you so much for watching and supporting this channel. If you've not subscribed, please take your time, but subscribe and let's grow this channel. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Adios.